Let's try this again. Hey, Mr. A. It's Valentina Diaz from your third period. Julian's supposed to be joining us, but his Wi-Fi isn't working, so his PS4 is loading in and out. And hopefully he can join us during the broadcast. Hopefully you can hear me. I really hope you can hear me. Okay, so my topic is the Civil War within football. Pretty nervous, but it's okay. Okay. Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. 9 words, but in those 9 words, the weight of the world is carried within. On September 6th, during the NFL season opener game between the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles, Nike aired its first Just Do It campaign, narrated by Colin Kaepernick. It was part of Nike's Dream Crazy marketing campaign. The world went crazy after it was premiered during the third quarter break and aired all 2 minutes of it. The controversy behind the ad was that Nike was taking a side in the national anthem protest being led by Kaepernick. Many people decided to then boycott Nike, as they like to call it, by burning their Nike merchandise or cutting off the iconic swoosh mark off their socks. Others began to voice their support for Nike and to post pictures on social media of them that was not happy with Nike's influencing of national protest was our president, Donald Trump. Just like the NFL, this was posted on Twitter, just like the NFL, whose ratings have gone way down, Nike is getting absolutely killed with anger and boycotts. Even though this is not true, Nike sales have gone up went up at least 28% in the first week after the ad having been aired. Oh great, it's glitching. The controversy in this battle of the national anthem protest has mainly 2 protagonists: our president, Donald Trump, versus Colin Kaepernick. Notable people that began to support Nike's ad was Serena Williams, who posted a picture as being part of the campaign, saying that she is proud to be part of the Nike family. Russell Crowe also tweeted that Kaepernick is a total dude. Now, what is taking of a knee in? Oh God, taking of a knee in football. It started in a response to police brutality and racial discrimination against African Americans. Colin Kaepernick decided to display his defiance by exerting his First Amendment that is given to him by being an American citizen in the Bill of Rights and in the Constitution, which is basically the same thing. The First Amendment: Congress shall make no law respecting on establishment of religion, prohibiting the free exercise of thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peacefully to assemble, and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. This basically means that the government cannot go against our Bill of Rights that talks about us being able to defend ourselves and for freedom and to express ourselves in what is the world that we live in. All throughout 2017, Donald Trump was obviously against kneeling in the national anthem of a football game. These were some of his remarks. At the campaign rally for the Republican Senator Luther Strange, Trump angered many in the NFL by calling for the team owners to fire any, pardon my language, son of a bitch who disrespects our flag. This was very disrespectful and was met by a lot of angry protesters, but a lot of also people supporting it, and who have had been starting boycotting the NFL games because of this kneeling and foolish disrespect for our flag. Donald Trump believed that the league is close to collapse, with the crumbling families and plummeting television rankings, all because some players kneeled in protest during the national anthem during that season. Because of this, in 2018, the NFL decided to put in place a new anthem policy. The new anthem policy states that the anthem policy states that it leaves it up to each team where the player would be disciplined for a protest during the national anthem. The police says that the team will be fined by any league for any protest by its players. It gives players the option to remain in the locker room during the anthem, but says any player who is on the field is expected to stand for the anthem, which is different from the other national anthem policy that they used to have. It wouldn't directly say that they should stand for it, but it was assumed that each player was going to stand as a show of not gratitude, but a way of honoring our nation and our flag and the people serving in the armed forces. One team, the Miami Dolphins specifically, said that during the national anthem, on a list of actions considered conduct detrimental to the club, and such demonstrations will lead to players receiving 4-game suspensions. That is one drastic approach. But the New York Jets owner said that he would support and pay for any fines of his players doing the protest, because he was not going to tell his players what to do when that is not what their team is about. Their team is about showing freedom of expression and freedom of speech, which can be exerted by the Bill of Rights. Now, a lot of the controversy is because a lot of the anger towards kneeling during the anthem is because everyone believes that is a disrespect to the people that are serving over there overseas in the members of our armed forces. The national anthem pays respect to the people who have risked their lives, been injured, or died defending the United States. Drew Brees, another quarterback from the New Orleans Saints, supported Kaepernick's message but disagreed with the delivery. It's an oxymoron, but that you're sitting down but disrespecting the flag that has given you the freedom to speak out about the issues that concern you and that bother you. Now, I understand that, and everyone understands this, but it has never been about disrespecting our flag itself. It has never been about disrespecting the people that are risking their lives day in and day out overseas. It has just been about putting the spotlight on the fact that racial injustice and the police brutality is an issue in our country and in our nation. That's all that everyone wants to focus on. It has never been about disrespecting our country or disrespecting the people in our armed forces. It's just about creating a outlook on these controversies that are found. Now, a letter signed rights and for Americans to enthusiastically exercise their freedom of speech, because our country was founded on the principles that our country was founded on the principles that everyone had a voice and that everyone could speak out about the issues that concern them, that were important to them. That's the whole revolution. We spoke out against our mother country, Great Britain, because of its brutality against the colonists. That's what our country was founded upon, and those are the principles that have created our country, and that is why every other country and every other immigrant always wants to come to our country, because our country is the definition of freedom of expression, freedom of speech, freedom of religion. There's no oppression, and that's what makes it difficult. That's why angers a lot of people because of, holy Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna redo this.